about how their parents didn't support them in following their dreams. They would complain about how their parents didn't understand their ambitions and kept pushing them to follow a different path. Whenever we got together, these conversations could go on for hours, filled with frustration and complaints. And that's exactly what reactive people do. They focus on the things they cannot control. They believe that their parents should support them no matter what. And if they don't, it feels like an impossible barrier to overcome. On the other hand, proactive people think differently. They realize even if my complaints are completely valid, they don't help me. Instead, they choose to focus on what they can control. For example, if a proactive person has a dream that their parents don't support, they don't waste time complaining about it. Instead of focusing on how their parents don't understand or support them, they think, how can I improve my skills or approach so my success becomes undeniable? They focus on becoming so good at what they do that their value and potential become impossible to ignore. So the habit number 1 that highly effective people have is being proactive. Habit number 2, begin with the end in mind. Now imagine you are lying on a bed nearing the end of your life. This moment is different from anything you have ever experienced. As you reflect on your life, what do you have to say about yourself? This is one of the most powerful questions you could ask. Are you doing the things in your life that align with what you want to be able to say? Do you want to say that you pursued the dreams you truly wanted to fulfill? If that's the case, how does putting off your goals or letting fear hold you back affect that? Do you want to be remembered as a person who added value to society? If that's the case, are you doing the things that will allow you to say that? Or are you scared of failure and choose comfortable mediocrity instead? Almost every one of us will have to readjust how we live when we ask that question. Habit number 3, put first things first. Now, if I were to ask you, what are the most important things to you? The most common answers I would get are likely to be your well-being, your relationships, your family, your dreams, your personal growth. You would never ever say scrolling on social media or going out with friends. But how many of us spend more time scrolling on social media or going out with friends than organizing your day plan or working towards our goals? There is a significant disconnect between what we say matters and how we actually allocate our time. We claim that certain things are our top priorities, yet our daily actions often tell a different story. Habit number 4, think win-win. To think win-win means realizing that success doesn't require someone else to lose. It's about creating situations where everyone benefits. Take a shopkeeper for example. Instead of complaining, why don't customers come to my shop? I worked so hard every day. The shopkeeper should focus on adding value to his shop. The real question is, am I offering something that benefits my customers? If the shopkeeper creates a welcoming environment, provides quality products, and gives great service, customers will naturally be drawn to the shop. It's a win-win situation. The shopkeeper thrives because customers are happy, and the customers benefit from the excellent experience and products. So, when striving for success, don't think of it as a competition where one side must lose. Instead, focus on how both sides can benefit and create value that draws people in naturally. That's what thinking win-win is all about. Habit number 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This emphasizes the importance of effective communication, where listening with empathy is key. This means truly understanding others' perspectives before sharing our own. Imagine a team working on a project at work. Instead of each member immediately pushing their own ideas, they take the time to listen to each other's perspectives. They understand what each person brings to the table, their strengths, concerns, and ideas. By doing this, they build trust and deeper understanding of how to work together effectively. For example, one team member might be great at creative thinking, while another is skilled in organization. By understanding these strengths, the team can create a plan that incorporates the best ideas from everyone. This approach not only leads to a better project outcome, but also ensures that everyone feels valued and heard. By seeking to understand first, the team creates a strong foundation of trust and collaboration, which is crucial for success. This habit shows that by listening and understanding others before expressing your own views, you can achieve better results together. Habit number 6. Synergy. It is about how teamwork and collaboration can create results that are greater than what individuals could achieve on their own. Here is how this works in the context of sports teams. In team sports like basketball or soccer, players each have unique roles and skills. For example, scorers are great at making goals or points. Defenders are skilled at stopping the other team from scoring. Organizers are adept at setting plays and strategies. When a team works together, they use these diverse skills to their advantage. For instance, if each player only focused on their own strengths without collaborating, the team would not perform as well. The synergy happens when all players work together, combining their strengths to create effective plays, defend against the opponent, and score goals. This teamwork leads to a performance that's better than what any single player could achieve alone. The team's success, such as winning the game or championship, demonstrates how the collective effort and collaboration lead to superior results. This synergy showcases that working together with a shared goal and valuing each other's contributions can achieve outcomes far greater than the sum of individual efforts. Habit number 7. Sharpen the saw. A man has been trying to cut down a tree for hours, and after a while his neighbor can't take it anymore. Who goes over and says, "You know, if you sharpen the saw, you will be able to cut it down faster." And the man replies, "But sharpening the saw is going to take time." Now we might laugh at this story, but we do the same thing all the time. We can't find 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week to go to the gym. Our health deteriorates to the point where we are physically incapable of being effective. We can't read a book for 15 minutes a day and mentally stimulate ourselves. No, these things take too much time. And then we have the audacity to ask for little tips and tricks on how to be effective. It's like telling your engineer, "Don't worry about the foundation. Where can we find the magic bricks that will float in the air?" And these are the 7 habits of highly effective people by Stephen Covey. I hope you liked our video. You can click here and watch our another summary video on anything you want by Derek Sivers.